Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Box of the Technical Trader at TheTechTrader.com. It's Monday, March 13th. These are the charts of the day. Well, folks, pretty intriguing day today. Strong move, and not a mixed close, but I like the way that a lot of the charts are still setting up. Let's take a look at gold and silver, which started to move today, big time. Actually, started moving on Friday, and today, real big pop on AGQ in particular, silver ETF. Up 280 or 12.3%, and volume was 1.6 million, which is the biggest volume on an up day since the end of November around Thanksgiving. So perhaps significant. Right now, my target's going to be 28 going forward. AU in the gold sector, big pop today as well, and you can see that it's broken its declining topsline two of the moving averages anyway. You have some resistance right here about 20. You get through that, you're looking at 21.5 and 23.5. Boyle, which we really liked the look of when it broke out a week and a half ago, but then it came down hard. Big reversal today at 73 million traded. It went from 491 to 586 and closed a penny off the high. Really nice action. In my mind, this could be a retest of the lows and a setup for a move that retests 790. ENVX popped through a base pattern today and may end up filling this gap, but the next target has to be around 12 and 13 and 15. You see the declining top sign, the breakout, the pullback, retest, and then pop. Well, today up about 32 or 14%. I like the look of it. I think it goes higher. FDMT came back after filling that little gap right there, and it's reversed from 1478 to 1760, finished 1736 up 191. Also a 12% gain, and I'm now looking for a retest of the declining top sign near 20. Talking about gold, look at JNUG. As it popped on big volume today, 450 or 15%. Nugget, which I also favor, exploded today for, let's see, 466 or 15.5% as well. And this one broke out above resistance, and now it may be headed to 30, I call it 37.5 and then 40 for a nugget. JNUG's targets, if it gets to 35, would be about 40 as well. LABU, after getting hammered out of a trading zone and retesting the May-June lows, or it looked like it may have reversed today after yesterday's really big hit, a heavy volume. 98 million share trade yesterday. Today it rebounded 49 cents or 10%, 56 million traded. Now your resistance is 6 and 7.25. With Bitcoin recovering, Mara took off and spiked off support, moving from 535 to 696, finishing 677 up 144. That's 27% on really big volume, 69 million. Now I'm looking for a test to take out of the declining top sign at 7.75, and then a move to 10. MNTV, a nice V bottom with a long multi-month platform and a breakthrough, a double top today, finishing at 918 up $1.49 or 19.5% on 4.2 million, and your next target has to be a run and a test of 10.5. And finally, ONCS on the long side today. I showed you this over the weekend. I like the way it pulled back, reversed, and then today followed through. Now, if it gets up through this high, 296, and it may do it early tomorrow, I'm going to be looking for 4.25 next, and maybe as high as 6. We have some bucks and shorts to examine today. CI rolling over hard, dropped another $1.64 today, and although at one point it was down as low as 265, that was near my target at the bottom of the channel right there. See it? So it's the fifth wave down, and I wouldn't be aggressive on this on the short side until I see it set up better than it is now. But the next targets are 258 and 245. COP, as I told you, I am bearish on the oil sector. That rising little wedge and rollover today dropped to another 292 or about 3% more, but it's right on support here. If it doesn't bounce, we can see the drop into the high 80s. Let's jump back to APA, which I told you earlier a couple of weeks ago looked bearish to me. Well, look at that bear flag. and the breakdown's a hard one. My test range now, or target range, 30-31. In the industrial agricultural inputs area, CF broke its massive top formation, taking a year to develop. I'm now looking for a target near 63.5 down there. COP, another oil stock, we've talked about it earlier. Capri, wow, look at this crack. It got crushed on big volume and then formed a coil for a month. But look at that hammer. 50 to 40.5 in a week. Target at the double bottom there near 38. DINO, that's Sinclair, maybe completed a top today by coming through the neckline of a massive top. My target now, 42.3. Devon Energy is another in the oil sector, and they all look alike. After having broken and forming bear flags, they're all rolling over to either test or take out support. If you break 50, you might see 43. Fabrinet, finishing a top pattern, is rolling over through support. My next targets are 108 and 98. And finally, VTLE, formerly Laredo Petroleum, really had backed off resistance here. Came down hard for the last 5 days, dropping from 58 to 46.5. And a crack here is going to get you 40, in my opinion. This is HP signing off. That's it for today. Good night.